Mark Yates. Mark, that's probably all you could have asked for from the first leg.
Yeah, I thought we played well. I thought we deserved to win the game. You know, we're half time with 2-0. It's far from over, but if we play with the same attitude and the same quality and the same effort, we've given ourselves a chance.
You picked a very attacking team, so there was no doubting what you wanted them to go out and do today. Just go out and establish some sort of lead.
Yeah, that was the plan, definitely. And I thought for 10 minutes, I thought we gave them 1 or 2 chances. That, you know, they surprised us with 1 or 2 things with long balls, and we didn't deal with swirling wind. I think after that, I think we pretty much got control of the game, scored a couple of good goals at the right times, and the lads can be really pleased with their efforts, like they can be all season, really.
I mean, that first goal, as you say, came at just about the right time, midway through the half.
Yeah, good bit of play. I can't remember how it quite happened, but I can remember Summers getting on a 3rd-man run, and he slipped it to Jay, and Jay's got pace to burn and finished it well. And then the second goal was, you know, a really good goal as well on our part.
Yeah, it was a classic cross and a great.
Yeah, you know, we brought Ben in to give us something different, and he's certainly done that. He's added a different dimension to our play. I think, yes, you can sometimes go a little bit longer, but it can be effective if you're still willing to pass it and prize openings. And I think we did that. Although we have got 2 big, strong forwards up there, you know, some of the football that we played was decent too.
At 2-0, then it's all about the clean sheet, isn't it?
Really pleased with the clean sheet. They had a couple of shots in the first half. Scotty's tipped one wide that fizzed up off the deck. But apart from that, he was a couple of back post headers second half that we need to perhaps deal with better. But I'm not going to complain. My players put another really good shift in after a really long season, and 2-0 up. It's a nice little start, but it's like I say, it's far from game over.
You had to make that change with Luke Garbutt. How close was Luke to playing?
Never a chance. But fortunately enough, we managed to keep it quiet. There was no point even risking him. He's got a right chance for Thursday. He's been at Everton all week. They've got better scanning equipment and stuff like that he's had. So he's back in with us now, and he'll be back in tomorrow to just see how he is and see where we are for the rest of the week.
Well, we know that in Keith Lowe you had somebody very dependable.
Sido for the first 5 minutes was going to give me kittens, and then I thought for the rest of the 85 I thought he was outstanding. So I thought Keith was just his usual self. I thought he was superb. Now
the second leg, and of course it's the onus of presumably will be on Torquay to come at you.
Yeah, I would have thought so, but I can't second guess what might not do. I just know they're a really strong side. They put the ball in your box, they play, they've got an aerial threat, they're a threat from set pieces. We've got to be fully on our guard, and that'll be the message between now and Thursday evening. The boys are level-headed in there. They know where we are. They're not getting carried away. They know what's at stake, and we certainly the last bit at the end for the supporters. I just said to Martin, it wasn't us thinking we've got to Wembley, believe me, and he knew that. It was an appreciation for the supporters to the players and vice versa for a long, tough season, and I think the players and the fans deserved it.
A word for the supporters, they were excellent today, good atmosphere.
Yeah, really good atmosphere. The club have tried their best to get it as good as they can today. The band beforehand livened it up, and they were good, and hopefully we can give them something else to shout about.
Great, thank you, Mark.
Mark, I think that's the most important part of your job now, is to make sure the players don't think they've already won it on Thursday.
Yeah, but also it's. I think the players are saying that already. I walked in the dressing room and they're saying the things I'm saying. And I've reiterated it obviously, but they're a good, honest bunch. They've got a bit of experience in there. 1 or 2, on the left side, come from non-league football last year, and I thought they were outstanding today. Both of them, particularly second half. They know where we are, and they know that between now and Thursday it's about preparing properly like we've always done, and just go in there with the same attitude.
Yeah, we've had a lot of questions about McGlashan when he wasn't in the team, but you always said his time would come, and he delivered today, didn't he, on the big stage?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've had to leave people out today who I feel desperately sorry for. You know, Russ Penn, he's played 46 games this season, and we've made a decision that the right team was that today. You know, whatever happens Thursday, I'll do my best to pick the right team. Jermaine was a threat, but as was Mo. You know, we've got a good team. We've got some good players, and it's going to take another huge effort on Thursday night.
Yeah, Luke Summerfield showed why everyone wants to see him here next season, didn't he, with that performance?
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can make that happen.
Yeah.
Does a performance like today make you pleased that you signed a new contract this week?
Yeah, it certainly helps. Yeah, well, the performance like today, just, you know, it's all about this season right now, and performance like today means we can go to play more with a little lead and do our best to make sure that we progress.